Now, you will discover proven techniques to maximize your workouts, avoid common mistakes, and ensure that every repetition makes you stronger and gets you closer to the results you desire. With these simple and practical tips, you'll be able to push past your limits and build muscle quickly in the shortest time possible. These essential tips will transform your workouts and maximize your results in just the first week. You will learn how to optimize your training for faster and more effective results, all backed by science and years of experience as an athlete and trainer. Are you ready to unlock your full potential and build big muscles quickly? Stay with me, and towards the end, I will teach you practical strategies to start incorporating into your workout routine this week. Let's start with the first tip, the importance of proper form. Have you ever thought that lifting weights haphazardly might be hindering your gains? Correct technique not only prevents injuries, but also ensures that you are effectively recruiting the right muscles. Imagine trying to build a house with broken tools. The same logic applies to your muscles. Maintaining good form in every repetition maximizes muscle activation and, consequently, the results. So, how can you ensure you're doing this correctly? First, start with lighter weights to master the technique. Don't rush to increase the load. The quality of the movement is much more important than the amount of weight. Use mirrors in the gym to monitor your form and, if possible, ask a trainer to correct your posture and technique. Small adjustments can make a big difference in the efficiency of your workout. Remember to stay focused during each exercise, carefully observing the full range of motion. Short and incomplete movements do not work the muscle efficiently. For example, when doing a bench press, make sure to lower the weight to your chest, almost touching it, and push it up to full arm extension without lifting your shoulders off the bench. This ensures that the entire muscle is being worked, promoting more uniform and robust growth. So, next time you're at the gym, remember, proper technique and full movement range are essential for building muscles quickly and safely. Our second essential tip is about gradual weight progression. Have you ever caught yourself trying to lift more weight than you should just to impress others? This can be a dangerous and ineffective mistake. Instead of skipping steps, increase the weight gradually. Think of your body as a machine that needs fine-tuning. Adding small loads progressively allows your muscles to adapt and grow in a healthy and efficient manner. So, how can you do this effectively? A very effective approach is to follow the 5 to 10 pound rule. When you can complete all planned sets and repetitions with good form, add 5 to 10 pounds to your next workout. This incremental progression prevents injuries and keeps your muscles constantly challenged, always aiming to reach muscle failure on the last few reps. Have you ever wondered why some athletes always seem to be progressing? It's because they respect the body's adaptation time, adjust whenever they feel the weight is getting lighter, and note the adjustments and weights lifted, allowing for sustainable and safe muscle growth. So remember, keep a workout journal to record your weights, sets, and repetitions. This not only helps track your progress, but also motivates you as you see your advancements over time. Imagine looking back and seeing how you have consistently progressed. Isn't that inspiring? So, next time you're at the gym, remember, increase the weight gradually and record your progress to achieve lasting results. Let's move on to the third tip, diversifying your exercises. Have you ever heard the saying that variety is the spice of life? Well, it's also the key to consistent muscle growth. Keeping the same workout routine for too long can lead to stagnation because your muscles adapt to the same movements. Varying your exercises, the number of sets, and repetitions not only keeps your workout interesting, but also ensures that you are working your muscles in different ways, promoting more balanced and effective growth. Let's talk about ideal times and variations. A good starting point is to adjust your workout every 4-6 weeks. But don't worry, you don't have to change your entire workout during this period. Instead, make small adjustments, such as swapping out one exercise for each muscle group or changing the number of sets and repetitions. This allows your muscles to adapt and recover before being challenged with new stimuli. For example, in one training cycle, you could focus on 3 sets of 12 repetitions for hypertrophy, and in the next cycle, switch to 4 sets of 6, 8 repetitions for strength. This approach keeps your muscles constantly challenged, developing different fibers and preventing plateaus, creating the perfect scenario for efficient muscle building. And remember to alternate different exercises for the same muscle group, as this is crucial. For example, if you are used to doing bench presses for your chest, try varying with flies or dips on parallel bars. Each exercise works the muscles slightly differently, targeting muscle fibers that might not be as involved in your current workout movements. This variation helps in comprehensive muscle development and prevents boredom from setting in. Our fourth essential tip is the use of advanced training techniques. Have you ever felt that your workouts are stagnant, lacking progress, or taking too long to show results? Incorporating techniques like drop sets, supersets, and rest pause can revitalize your workouts and promote accelerated muscle growth. These techniques increase workout intensity and recruit more muscle fibers, pushing your muscles to a level of exhaustion they wouldn't reach with traditional sets. Let's start with drop sets. This technique involves performing a set until muscle failure and then reducing the weight and continuing the exercise until failure again. For example, if you are doing bicep curls with 22 pounds, once you hit failure, drop to 16.5 pounds and continue to failure again, and then drop to 11 pounds. This maximizes muscle fatigue and promotes significant growth. Include drop sets in the last set of each exercise to avoid excessive wear early in the workout. After all, this technique is meant to go beyond common failure, so your energy stores will be used intensely. Another effective technique is supersets, where you perform 2 exercises consecutively without rest between them. This not only increases intensity, but also saves time and keeps your heart rate elevated. For example, combine bicep curls with triceps pushdowns, alternating between the 2 exercises until the planned sets are complete. Finally, the rest pause technique involves performing a set until failure, resting for 10, 15 seconds, and then continuing the exercise until failure again. Try this with compound exercises like squats or bench presses to maximize muscle activation. These advanced techniques might be what you need to break the monotony and reach new levels of muscle growth you've never experienced before. Our fifth essential tip is about the importance of consistency. Have you ever heard that consistency is the key to success? This couldn't be more true in the world of weightlifting and muscle growth. Training regularly and maintaining a structured routine is fundamental to seeing significant results. It's not just about training intensely once in a while, but about creating and following a plan that you can sustain over the long term. So, how can you maintain consistency? First, establish a realistic workout schedule. Identify how many days per week you can train without compromising your recovery, and set a specific time in your routine when you are consistently free to exercise. For most people, training 3 to 5 times per week is ideal. Make sure to include a good mix of compound and isolation exercises to ensure that all muscle groups are being worked adequately. Consistency also means maintaining intensity and progression over time, so remember to adjust your weights and repetitions as needed to keep challenging your muscles. Our sixth essential tip is about proper nutrition. Have you ever heard the saying, "You are what you eat"? In the world of weightlifting, this couldn't be more accurate. To build muscles quickly, your body needs the right nutrients to repair and grow. This means a diet rich in proteins, quality carbohydrates, and healthy fats. Without these nutrients, your muscles won't have the fuel they need to develop effectively. It's crucial to avoid processed foods, sugar, and fried foods. These types of foods can lead to increased body fat, negatively impact your training performance due to their adverse effects on your veins and arteries, and spike your glucose levels, deteriorating your overall health. Instead, focus on consuming the most natural foods possible. This way, you create the best environment for muscle growth. In addition to nutrient-rich foods, staying hydrated is vital. Drink plenty of water throughout the day, especially before and after your workouts. A practical tip is to plan and prepare your meals in advance, ensuring you always have nutritious options available. This preparation can prevent you from making poor food choices when you're hungry or short on time. Ready to adjust your diet and see how these changes can accelerate your muscle gains? Start by making small, sustainable changes to your eating habits, and you'll notice significant improvements in your performance and physique. So let's move on to the seventh tip, the importance of rest and recovery. Did you know that your muscles grow while you rest, not while you train? When you lift weights, you're essentially creating tiny tears in your muscle fibers. It's during rest that your body repairs these fibers, making them stronger and bigger. Without adequate rest, you're not only hindering muscle growth, but also increasing the risk of injuries and fatigue. So, how can you ensure you're giving your body the necessary recovery time? First, make sure to get 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. Quality sleep is crucial for the production of growth hormones and testosterone, both of which are essential for muscle recovery. Additionally, incorporate active rest days into your routine, such as light walks or yoga, to keep your body moving without stressing your muscles. Another tip is to use recovery techniques like massages and stretching to help release muscle tension and improve circulation. So, the next time you feel guilty about taking a day off, remember, rest is just as important as training for achieving your muscle growth goals. Our ninth essential tip is about workout periodization. Have you heard that varying your training cycles can lead to faster and more effective results? Periodization involves dividing your training program into different phases, each with a specific focus, such as strength, endurance, and hypertrophy. This approach not only prevents monotony, but also allows you to work on different aspects of fitness, leading to a more balanced and robust muscle development. Let's explore how this works in practice. Start by dividing your training program into 5-week cycles. Begin with a strength cycle, where you focus on lifting heavier weights with fewer repetitions, such as 4-6 reps per set. Next, move to an endurance cycle, increasing the number of repetitions to 12-15 per set while reducing the weight. This helps improve muscle and cardiovascular endurance. Finally, finish with a hypertrophy cycle, concentrating on 8-12 reps per set with a moderate weight, ideal for muscle growth. By periodizing your training this way, you ensure that your muscles are constantly being challenged in new ways, promoting continuous development and avoiding plateaus. Now for our 10th tip, it's something powerful that made a significant difference in my training. The best time of day to work out. Have you ever wondered why you seem to have more energy and strength at certain times of the day? Studies show that training in the late afternoon can be more effective for many people. This is due to several factors, including hormonal levels, body temperature, and energy levels. In the afternoon, your testosterone and cortisol levels are more balanced, providing an ideal hormonal environment for muscle growth and athletic performance. I've proven this in practice with myself and several clients through individual coaching, and all perform better during this late afternoon period, especially with a well-adjusted nutrition plan and a well-structured workout. And to further help you with your best workout for gaining muscle, I've prepared exclusive content on using lighter weights for greater gains in performance. I'll leave it here for you to check out and continue on the path to your best results.